What's up, my fellow Lunatics? CrazyRunt here, and I'm back with some more Bleach Brave Souls. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Sorry, I was looking through my own playlist of videos, and I'm looking at some of these thumbnails. I'm like, what the fucking hell am I watching? Or was I playing? And I gotta read the title. I'm like, hey, it's Rukia. Happy birthday to that guy. God, I'm so fucking sick of Frenzy Kicks, bro. We should get like real tickets, just like us, somewhere the hell we want, man. Okay. Hubba hubba. Yeah, but I thought this would give me the other Ichigo. I would summon on this damn thing. But I guess not. It's free. That's free. Okay, that's it. Oh, for God's sake. Dude, I'd rather just take the damn chance on this than these because, damn, dude, I don't feel like I'm gonna get anything. Okay, I am so confused. Was this spot pretending to be a guy she knew? Did that guy die? Let's summon and see what we get. Yeah, I just use summons from the beginning of the videos now. I used to save it for the end, but considering we barely get anything good anymore, I just do it at the very damn beginning. Okay. I have no idea who this is. I know it's not Ichigo. Oh, it's Shinji. And I already got him. Okay, let's see. That's 150, that's 150. Take a look at this one real quick. See what we can get. Damn. Yeah, I'm not taking the gamble here. There is no way in hell I'm getting what I want. Alright, let's do this again. Damn it. Damn. Alright. Might as well use what orbs I have to summon from both banners. Just see if we can get anything good. Alright, nice. At least we get something. Okay. Oh shit, I thought I had enough. Oh, did I think I had enough? I don't know. Let's just try this. Probably gonna regret it 5 minutes from now, but whatever. Damn it. Oh, you people are evil. You evil to the runt. Oh, I forgot I already have this one too. So nice. You know, one of these days when I get to work on my other YouTube channel, CrazyRunt 216, I gotta ask myself, like one thing I always wanted to do is rank my, do a superheroes versus anime thing, and no, I'm not talking about power levels. Like, I am not even gonna get into that discussion. I would be doing a list, trying to figure out which one I like more. I think it's pretty clear to me I would like anime more, because I'm definitely an anime guy. Don't get me wrong, I still love superheroes, but majority of the stuff I'm into is just anime, you know? I bring this up because I'm kind of worried. Like, I first planned to do my top 11 favorite anime characters list, and then I would do it, versus my top 11 superheroes. I would just take my top 11 superheroes and compare them to my top 11 favorite. Like I said, I don't always... I can barely afford this app for my PC. But yeah, okay, I'll be real. I'm probably gonna, if I had to do a comparison, one I really want to do, it's probably gonna be, I'm not gonna say Spider-Man is my hands down favorite superhero, but I think if I had to compare a character with him, I'm definitely doing Ichigo versus Spider-Man. Not as an actual fight. Like, I'm not even gonna get into that. Like, just comparing, like, you know, the two as a whole. Like, Bleach versus the Spider-Verse. Not the actual Spider-Verse, oh my god. Oh shit, I could upgrade this Ichigo. Oh, dude, it's Batman. Like, it's not even an argument. Like, dude, I don't know when, but I became such a die-hard Batman fan. And I've always liked Batman Beyond. I always liked Robin. And, like, don't get me wrong, I do like other DC superheroes. There's, like, I definitely love Wonder Woman. I love Superman from time to time. Especially the OG animated series. That was pretty damn good. Flash had a lot of good moments. Green Lantern had a few good things, like, he had this animated series that was based on Hal Jordan. That was pretty good. I saw a few of his anime, like, I don't think they're anime. Like, I say anime because they were kind of graphic, like, you saw people die. Like, I remember I saw someone, like, freaking bleed. I'm like, holy shit! Like, I saw this one Lantern girl get impaled, and I was like, holy shit! Alright, when you ask villain, okay. My favorite, like, actual villain, like, I actually like this character as a villain, whether I'm going up against them or I see them in a cartoon or a movie. Doctor Doom. I'm not talking about a girl villain because, like, I'm trying not to simp here. I think my favorite Batman villain's probably Killer Croc. I just like him way more than Joker. Most versions of Croc, anyway. What the fuck was I doing? Oh, yeah, I was trying to upgrade the, Hang on, I remember now. Anyway. But yeah, and like as for Spider-Man, it's definitely Venom. I love Venom. Venom's always been like my favorite villain. He's one of my favorite anti-heroes. I'm just a huge Venom fan. I gotta take the thing off. Oh yeah, that guy. There we are. My favorite Robin's definitely Jason Todd. I used to be like just Dick Grayson. Well, actually, you know, I didn't realize who half these Robins were half the damn time. But yeah, like nowadays, when I know about all the Robins, it's definitely Jason Todd. I also really do love Blue Beetle. First time I ever saw Blue Beetle was in Batman the Brave and the Bold, and he just felt like a different Spider-Man to me. And don't get me, it felt like Spider-Man mixed with Iron Man, and I absolutely loved him for that. But yeah, like, I'm gonna be real with you, like, if I had to take my top 11 Marvel heroes and compare them to my top 11 favorite DC heroes, I'm not even gonna beat around the bush. Marvel's beating DC. Like, it's not about fighting, it's just straight up which ones I like more. Like, the number of Marvel heroes I know for a fact that I like more than freaking, you know, DC heroes, like, it's just night and day. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, we need to go get some cones. We need to get some cones. Debatable. But let's see. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give you credit there. I do like Thor more than I like Superman, but I feel like I'd be more entertained watching anything to do with Superman than I would be with Thor. Especially Earth's Mightiest Heroes Thor. Like, I love that Thor. He is my hands down favorite. Like, literally, like, if I had to make my list of my top 11 favorite DC heroes, I'd be like, okay, Batman, number 1. I don't even care that I just spoiled the list for the future. I'd be like, Batman, number 1. Alright, now who's the other 10 I like? And don't get me wrong, there are other DC heroes I like, but none to the level I like Batman. Oh yeah, we're gonna see Robert Downey Jr. as a villain. That's gonna be intense. And oh fuck, did I do 10? I did 10. I forgot that thing was on 10. But like with Marvel, like there's so many Marvel heroes I absolutely love. There's Ghost Rider, there's Deadpool, there's Iron Man, there's Spider-Man, there's Hulk, there's Thor, there's oh, The Thing. I love The Thing. I would have said the Hulk, but I do like The Thing more than I like the Hulk. And yeah, specifically The Thing. I like the rest of the four, but not as much as I like The Thing. Wolverine. Fuck, I love Wolverine. Thor. I do really love Thor. Did I say Thor already? I think I did. Fuck, I don't know. I do like Black Panther. He's pretty damn cool. Okay, so maybe there's not that many heroes from Marvel I really, really like, but I feel like a list would be easier for me to make if I, you know. Alright, what the fuck am I doing? Ah, right. But literally, like, I know it would take me longer to make my Marvel list than it would for my DC list. Don't get me wrong, I do like, let me think. Okay, other than Batman, there's Superman, there's Green Lantern, specifically Hal Jordan, Blue Beetle. I do like Aquaman, but it depends on the version of Aquaman, because there are very different versions of Aquaman. Oh, Static Shock. I cannot forget my man Static Shock. I love Static Shock. That was one of my favorite cartoons growing up. Shit, I've already hit a roadblock. Meanwhile, anime characters, there's just so damn many of them. Hang on, where the fuck is Candace at? There she is. Why the fuck is she here, not, like, in a different... I don't know. But, like, here's the thing about anime, and why it would be more of a challenge for me to pick my top 11 favorites. Like, no matter what list I make for anime, it's always going to be harder than anything to do with, like, DC or Marvel or just other superhero things. Like, every anime is a contender for, like, Marvel and DC in itself. Like, you ever notice how, like, half the time superheroes will share enemies or they'll go up together against one big bad? Meanwhile, with every anime, like, you got villains just like that. Like, I'm not gonna say Yulok would beat Thanos, but he damn sure is up there as being a very dangerous villain like Thanos. Same with, like, Frieza, Cell, Boo. Okay, I should probably stop doing Dragon Ball. But you got guys like Blackbeard, Don Flamingo, the Admirals, freaking Kaido, Big Mom. Hey, bro, I believe you. I damn sure believe you, but I am not getting into an argument with Marvel fans. Being I am one myself. But nowhere near as much as I like anime. Yeah, we need to give him the gauntlet, bro. It'd be a way more interesting fight if, like, Yulok had his final ability powers and Thanos had the stones. It would just be way more of an interesting fight. Ooh, that actually makes me wonder. Who has the advantage? Like, Thanos has got all these stones that can do different things, and Yulok can see the future, so no matter what it is, he sees it coming. Actually, let's be clear, like, Tsukishima's broken, Aizen's broken, Yulok's broken. You got guys who can manipulate the past, the future, and the present. You know what's funny is Batman can't beat Thanos. Because Batman's beaten Darkseid. If Batman can beat Darkseid, Darkseid can beat Thanos, then Batman can beat Thanos. Yes, Batman would need his Hellbat armor. But still. Alright, I I gotta sell some cones. Like, here's the thing, like, any anime can rival the Marvel-verse and the freaking DC-verse in terms of being good writing with villains and characters. But yeah, like, if I had to do a comparison, I can't say for certain Spider-Man would be my all-time favorite hero. He's definitely making top 3, I'll give him that much. I'm definitely comparing him to Ichigo. Well, not just Ichigo, like, I mean Bleach itself. I'd be comparing the main character, waifus, villains, friends, arcs or stories, if you will. Like, it's not a fight. Like, they are not going to trade blows. That is not what this is about. But, like, here's the thing. Growing up, Bleach was an anime I was obsessed with. It's why I made such a big deal about Rebirth of the Souls. And even though it has a lot of issues, I'm still loving it and playing it. And I was the same with Spider-Man. I don't love Spider-Man nowhere near as much as I used to when I was a kid, but yeah, it was the same thing. So do I compare Bleach with Spider-Man or I compare Bleach with Batman? Which I might do anyway. Alright, let's see. Alright, let me see. What am I doing now? I guess we're going to Smoka Quest. Oh, fuck. I thought I already... Ah, damn it. Okay, hang on. Oh, I still have counts. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's sell these characters. Fuck. Hang on. Like, here's the thing. Like, let me just go ahead and compare this one thing between the two, like Ichigo and Spider-Man. They both have great villains. I know everyone's been like, oh, no, Spider-Man's villains are way more iconic. Dude, Ichigo has some of the most iconic villains you can think of. Okay, let's go ahead and do two. Ukiura and Venom. Not in a fight, just comparing the two characters. Like, dude, Ukiura really made Ichigo feel despair. Like, Ukiura was just built different. Right. Okay, let's see. Soul Reapers, Captains. Oh, wait, actually, I remember what I was going to do. Sorry. My brain has a hard time focusing sometimes. Alright, let's see. Resurrection possible. Okay. Okay, so these characters have been resurrected. Alright, these characters can't be resurrected. Ah, I have two of these. Can I just... Hang on, let me just see if I can, Is this her from Thousand Year Blood War? Like, I can tell her outfit's different. Alright, yeah, so these are the characters I can't resurrect. Had to make thorough. Yeah, like, Spider-Man's got, Green Goblin, we got Sosuke Aizen. He's got a Scorpion. We got Grimjow. He's got Mary Jane. We got Orihime. Hey, Toshino and Yoriichi. Ironic. It's like, they're the two skins for characters in Rebirth of the Souls I don't have, and here we are. Oh, bro, that is a long thread. Hang on, I gotta pick up my phone. See, I can't really comment on that one. I've never really seen Sandman be friends with Spider-Man of 4 outside of, you know, that one comic thing where Sandman died, or at the end of Spider-Man 3. Yeah, like, I don't often see a lot of Spider-Man being friends with his villains. That's one thing I also love about anime compared to comic books. A lot of villain characters turn into good guys later on, and they get these whole redemption arcs, and it's another thing I love about him. It was. It really was. There were a lot of things about that movie I hated, but there were a lot of moments I liked about it. Alright, what the hell am I doing? Okay, I gotta level him up. Okay, let's see what I was doing. Like, here's one, like, I know everyone and their mother is going to be talking about, Goku versus Superman, and I'm not talking, like, a fight. I'm not even going to get into that. I'm just talking, like, the characters in general. Like, I do love Superman. Don't get me wrong. I do. I especially love his OG animated series. And I've loved a lot of his animated movies he's been in. Especially the one where he fought Doomsday. Like, that was a really good movie. The original, not the New 52 one. The fight ended in this one where he, like, did freaking suplex from outer space. I also really love that scene in Justice League Unlimited where he gets that weird thing off of his chest and then he goes flying at Mongol through that hole and you can just hear that epic rock music. But yeah, like, I'm picking Goku every damn time. Like, Goku's fights are just way more entertaining. He's got the way better villains half the time. He's got the better... Okay, well, that's kind of unfair to say he's got the... Okay, well, you know, it's kind of a draw if we use the Justice League for the roster of friends, but if it's just the regular group of friends, yeah, it's not a contest. Like... Does he even... Do we have anyone to compare Vegeta to? Like, that's the thing, I don't think we do, unless you want to compare Vegeta to Lobo, and even then, I'm picking Vegeta. Don't get me wrong, I love Lobo. Lobo is my man. I love that guy. Like, he was one of my favorite characters in Injustice. Alright, let me shut the hell up and get to this. Ah, shit, they were already on a list. Damn it. Alright, let's get to resurrecting these characters. Let's make these orbs. This might be one of my favorite Nemos. This outfit's just to die for. It's like, here's the thing, like, a lot of animes I love, I can just spend all day talking about them, from their characters, to their villains, to their storylines. Meanwhile, half the time I'm thinking of other favorite superheroes, I'm drawing blanks. Like, I love Deadpool. I can't think of any of his villains. Like, that's my thing, like, I can, with Batman and Spider-Man, I could talk about them all day. I could. But with everyone else, I'm drawing blanks. Yeah, Superman's got guys like Parasite, Livewire, Volcana, but I only know all this because I loved watching the animated series, and they had so many. And like, that show was so good. That's what I'm gonna say. Alright, let me think here. I keep trying to do these things thinking I'm gonna resurrect them, or like, I don't know why, I keep forgetting I just gotta keep clicking on characters and resurrect them. I really want that sword. I kinda want the handle to be different, but other than that, I love this sword. Looks like my dream sword. Just looks like a giant-ass katana blade. I don't know why I didn't like Ichigo's first sword as much as this one, but whatever. Only thing I would change is the sheath and handle, and that's it. Yeah, let's give credit to Ichigo. Like, he's the only anime character I can think of who took his dad's look and managed to rock it. And I'm doing it again. I keep forgetting. Pick the character, resurrect them. So used to upgrading them the other way, I just keep forgetting about it. Like, here's my biggest issue with my whole debate I was gonna go on about the whole superheroes versus anime thing. Is like, literally, you can pick almost any anime and compare it to the entire DC verse or Marvel verse. So that's just how big every anime is. It's almost like every anime is still multiverse. I guess that's just why I prefer more anime. It's like I get multiple DC and Marvel verses with awesome, unique characters. Like, sometimes I ask myself, how the hell do you come up with so many waifus and characters? And yet they just keep doing it. Damn, bro's getting ready for a musical, sorry. Oh boy. Maybe I would have a... Nah, I was gonna say maybe I would have an easier time comparing anime and video games, but half of my favorite games are based on anime, so that definitely cheating. Like, here's like one of my big issues, right? Like, comic book characters compared to anime. Like, I love Iron Man way more than I love Spider-Man now. Wasn't always the case when I was a kid. I mean, I still liked Iron Man, just not as much as I liked Spider-Man. But now, yeah, it's definite. I love Iron Man way more than I love Spider-Man. Not just because of Robert Downey Jr., I legit like Iron Man more than I like Spider-Man. Yet, I have to freaking dig into my memories to figure out half of Iron Man's enemies. I've seen multiple cartoons, played his video games, yet half the time I'm thinking, who's Iron Man's enemies again? Meanwhile, with Ichigo and Batman, I could sit here and ramble on about how awesome their villains are all day. Like, off the OG original 90s cartoon, he had some guy who looked like Batman with a lance who rode it on like a bat horse. I think Whiplash, it was some guy with a whip. There was some girl with blonde hair who like made you dizzy. Grey Gargoyle. And I only remember him because I remember seeing him beat up Thor in Ultimate Alliance. Well, when you go into the level where you have to fight him, the loading picture is him standing above a Thor that's unconscious who got thrown through a wall. I'm like, how the fuck do you do that to Thor? Whoa. Like, yeah, if I had to pick like who I would be more entertained by between Iron Man and Batman, I'm probably gonna say Batman. And I definitely like Iron Man more than I like Batman. Cool. Yep. I feel bad for all these other heroes. Like, let's take Wonder Woman for example. Like, she's one of the main 3 of the DC. That rhymes. Like, she's always with Batman and Superman as part of like the iconic 3. Like, one of the most important women in comic book history. I can think of only a few of her villains. And how many of her villains are just other Greek gods? Like, she's got Cheetah, Giganta, some Swan Girl, and that's all I can think of who's not from Greece. Oh, I also really love Green Arrow from DC, but I don't know any of his damn enemies, except from some other guy who's evil who also is an archer. To be fair, like, I really do love the Hulk, but the only villains I know of his are Abomination and the Leader. And I remember watching the OG cartoon from the 90s, and I'm like, who else does Hulk fight? Like, I remember one time he almost went toe-to-toe with, like, some Sasquatch dude. I don't know if it was a Wendigo, it looked a hell of a lot like Sasquatch. Like, I don't think it was the thing. Dude, see, that's just Hulk but a different color. And, like, don't get me wrong, I don't like just... I'm okay if a villain has one evil version, or a hero has one evil version of themselves. When you got, like, 5, I'm like, bro, come on. It's like with... I don't care that Spider-Man has Venom. Like, Venom's one of my favorites, and I was okay with Carnage because they needed a insane Venom once Venom went somewhat good or somewhat bad. But then I find out there's like 18 other symbiotes, which I kind of get because there's a whole plane of them, but dude, come on. Like, it's the same with Iron Man. Actually, you know, to be fair, I mean, I would expect a lot of Iron Man's enemies to be guys in suits because who else is he supposed to fight? You know what? Actually, yeah, you know what? There should be a ton of Hulk villains. I don't care if they're just other buff, scary mutations like Abomination. But the fact I can't think of any... Like, I remember there were a few of them in the animated series, but I don't remember any of their names. The only other one I can remember, aside from Abomination, was like this... Oh my god, I'm gonna feel like such a dickhead for saying this, but this ugly ogre girl who fought She-Hulk on the daily. I feel bad, that's the only way I can remember her, but I don't know her name. Okay, this has got to be some vampire shit. Oh, does he have range attacks? Holy crap. Sweet. I think I can name a bunch of X-Men villains. The Blob, Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure she was a bad guy in, like... Yeah, she was a bad guy in X-Men Evolution. Magneto, Mystique, some Avalanche dude. Toad. The Wendigos, I don't know if they're Wolverine's villains or Hulk's villains. I know the guys end up teaming up together against these things. I'm not entirely sure who. Yeah, you know, not every anime villain is iconic. I mean, I don't remember half the guys that the dudes fought in Arlong Park, except for Arlong. I just remember him as like a bunch of buff fish guys that the guys had to fight. Arlong, he's iconic. You can't help but remember him. The octopus dude, we do remember him for a long time because he made a big comeback and everything, a sympathetic comeback. I remember there's like that guy with the lips who fought Usopp. Now that was a good fight though. Usopp had to, like, let's be real, Usopp would have destroyed that guy in 5 seconds flat, but you know, it's not his anime, so he has to play the role of being incredibly weak and goofy. He's overpowered, is what he is. But, you know, I can kind of get over all the fodder villains of anime because we got so many damn iconic villains. You got freaking Crocodile. Like, man, I remember the first time I saw Crocodile, I'm like, I was legit worried about Luffy. I'm like, Luffy, your whole gimmick is you punch people. How in the hell are you gonna hurt this guy? Because, like, I think I saw Spider-Man 3 at the time. I don't know. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't know. But I'm like, if that shit doesn't work for Spidey, Luffy, it's not going to work for you. Huh. I gotta look at this real quick. What's with Hiyorichi's shoes? I don't know, this was during when or whatever, I don't know. Whoa. I love that woman. I mean, they're both really good, but for me in the long run, I just have to go with the anime. It just grabs my attention way more. I like all the characters a lot more. And like, whenever I get into like, I really only feel myself ever getting into like when I get into Iron Man, I don't really find myself going too crazy about it. Like I do with Spider-Man or Batman or any other anime I watch. Like the problem with a lot of other superheroes in my book is, while the characters themselves are pretty awesome and epic, their side characters, like their friends or their villains, just fall flat compared to everything else. Like, the only other person I can think who's just as cool as Spider-Man and Batman or any other anime is, in fact, Superman. But that's just because he had a pretty iconic 90s cartoon. Now, Fantastic Four, I'm going to try to talk about them because I did rewatch their 90s cartoon, but it wasn't as iconic as I remembered. Even the 2003 reboot. I think it was 2003. I know it was somewhere around that time. It was like it was decent, but I very rarely found myself watching all the episodes. And my final topic on the thing is like, I do love a lot of other superheroes, but I've never been invested except for like Iron Man. But that being said, as much as I love Iron Man, I've never been into him Okay, I haven't been into him as much, but it doesn't last as long as it does like when I'm into Batman or Spider-Man or any other anime I get into, because as much as I love him, his villain roster and the side characters he's usually teaming up with just don't hold my attention like I wish it would. Like, they really gotta focus on their villains and side characters when they do this. Of course, don't get me wrong. Rhodey and Pepper, boss. Well, some incarnations of Pepper. There's some incarnations of Pepper I love, there's some I cannot stand. Actually, no, there aren't some versions where I can't stand. Like, I like the one in the live-action movies to an extent, but no one's beating the Pepper from Iron Man Armor Revenge. She is just too damn iconic. But, like, in the original 90s Iron Man cartoon, like, I was happy that Rhodey was there all the time. Always made me smile to see him. He was always super awesome. And I damn sure loved Spider-Woman. She was always great. But everyone else, I'm like, even Hawkeye, I'm like, who are they? I mean, the superheroes might take the W against anime once or twice, but I'm gonna be real with y'all. Anime's probably just taking the overall W once I do this. I love ults. Sorry, I had to turn on my fans. I think as long as I keep them going throughout the night, I'll be fine. Like, I think that's what it is. I remember I actually Googled this shit because it was just driving me nuts so much. I'm like, why the fuck does my room get so hot at night? And, like, supposedly it's because, like, the hot air or just hot shit gets trapped and it releases at night. I'm like, what kind of fucking... I don't know. Damn. Yeah, I just had a thought, like, I actually kind of feel bad for the superheroes because I do love them a lot, don't get me wrong. But other than Batman and Spider-Man, I don't really see any other superhero thing I'm into holding a candle to, like, the other 9 anime things it would be up against. I mean, yeah, Superman would stand a good chance against Goku. Not in an actual fight, I mean in terms of I mean like the shows. If I had to compare Superman as a whole to Goku as a whole, like which one I enjoy watching more and which one I like better. As much as good as I'm willing to give Superman credit for, I'm still giving the W to Goku. Okay, to be fair, I don't know if I'd be putting him against Goku because it would be me comparing the two on the list. Like, first I would rank my top 11 favorite anime, and then I would do a video where I do my top 11 favorite superheroes in general. Because let me explain. First I would do my top 11 Marvel list, and then I would do my top 11 DC list, and then I would put the two rosters against each other, comparing them, you know, number by number. Like, if Iron Man was number 3, it wouldn't matter if Batman is more... or, like, Batman, Spider-Man, like... Even though I would really love to compare those two and figure out which one is better. Like, it depends on where they are on the list. Like, Batman's number 1, but I can't guarantee Spider-Man would be my number 1 pick. I kind of want to say he is, but I do love Iron Man more. But as a whole, I do like Spider-Man more. I just find him more enjoyable to watch than Iron Man whenever I'm not getting horribly effing depressed. Like, I love Spider-Man, but damn, half the time I watch his shit, I just get so damn depressed. At the same time, I feel like, yeah, Spider-Man or Batman would still make my top 11 list. Like, let's say they're both number 1 on their respective list. I would still be putting them both on my top 11 because I just like them both that damn much. Yeah, it would take me a while, I'm not gonna lie to you, to pick my top 11 favorite anime, but that's not because it would be hard for me to find an anime I like. It's because there are so effing many animes that I love. Like, the time I got reincarnated as a slime, Bleach, One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, freaking Hajime Ippo, Kengan Ashura, freaking Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, and yes, that is going on my list. Like, I can hear it now. Oh, that anime was trash. I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks. I love that anime. I will love that anime until the day I die. Like, that anime got me into Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I just got a glimpse of a commercial and I said, whoa, this looks awesome. And then, like, literally, it's the cast. Like, just take the cast of Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds and literally put them in anything. Like, give them a freaking cheesy sitcom where there's laughing noises in the background. It'd probably be one of my all-time favorites. Like, I just love the cast of Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds that much. Like, I love Yusei, he's one of my favorite characters. I love Akiza, definitely one of my favorite waifus. I love Jack, he's one of my favorite rivals. Okay, let me think. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. I love Leo and Luna. They're an iconic twin duo. You got the sensible sister, and you got the dumb brother who just gets himself into trouble. Hang on. I do love Jack. Like, he definitely went from, like, that rival to goofy friend, but hey, Jack has got them hands. Like, he was throwing haymakers with it. I definitely love Crow. I love how he's like the junker version of Robin Hood. I also like how he became one of the signers or whatever. Like, by the way, let's give Crow credit. Even before my man was a signer, he was fighting with his boys against this Thanos level threat. Like, I prefer the original card game itself compared to all this new stuff. But oh my god, I love that cast. Also, I did like a lot of their villains. The Darksiders, epic. The freaking that time they had to fight like the same guy just in different ages. Like they had to fight his kid self and his, I guess, teen self, adult self, I'm not sure, and then they had to fight old him. Like, that was an iconic one. It's like they had to deal with the Terminator. And then they take, like, their new iconic cards and make them useless. That was awesome. And the one with the Nordic Gods was pretty cool. I'm like, oh yeah, Nordic Gods versus Dragons. Let's go. Also, like, the Dual Runners were pretty cool. Hard as hell to control in the DS games, but still pretty cool. Let's see, alright, now I gotta think of other animes I was mentioning. Oh, I kind of want to say Berserk. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's one of my favorite animes, but I don't know if it'd make my top 11 list. Like, that's not because it's not that good, it's just, you know, there's so many animes. Oh, there's also Trigun. I really got into Trigun. And Vash, oh my god, I love Vash. She is so damn cool. Like, bro got me wanting to play as McCree and replay Red Dead Redemption. Like, Vash is just that awesome. I do love Hellsing Ultimate, but I don't know if I love it that much. Like, I'll be real, I've been watching mostly just the abridged version over and over again. It's been forever since I've seen the actual one. I probably will put Dragon Ball Z on that list. Like, I keep saying to myself I don't know if I would, but it probably would make my top 11 list. Let's see, what else? Oh. I mean, yeah, I actually would put this one on my list. Would I? I don't know. I want to say Record of Ragnarok, but after the Quinchen Hong fight, everything just kind of went, in my opinion, a little downhill. Like, I don't know. Just me personally, it was hard for me. And I kept up with it in the manga, but after the Quinchen Hong fight, no other fights kept me, as interested, nor as any of the characters made me go like, whoa. Even Okita, who was someone I really wanted to see fight, I was just like, they're just taking so many crazy twists and turns at this point. I'm just tired of trying to figure out what's going to happen next. Let me think. I do like that new anime that's come out recently, Kaiju number 8. I don't know if I like it that much. I don't know, I would just have to write down all my favorite animes that I love, and then I have to, once I hit that 11 mark, keep going, and then I'll have to just go back and be like, Like, yeah, these are good animes. Oh, hey, this Ichigo's got range attacks.
そ逆さまの世界へ。疲れるわ。行くぞ。まだまだ粉砕する。まだまだ問題ない。わしが相手になる。心配無用。